Yeah, baby, I've been serving L's like the weed man. Ain't even signed yet, you could get it freelance. I'm walking in with a bag like I'm in the NBA. Feel like I'm always vacationing like I'm Chevy Chase. Before these shorties come upstairs, I need an NDA. I swear my life getting crazy, gon' bust off any day, yeah.
Yo, it's your boy, CJ Fitness. We're in the gym. Man like Faris, man like Adam. Look at him, big guy. Look at him, he's lost concentration. Look at him. Alright, we benching today, and today I'm gonna teach you how to bench, innit? So we're gonna get straight into it. You know what I'm saying?
I basically step one to improve your bench. First off, automatically, form. It's major key. Watch how like my back arches and my bum sits on the bench, and so do my shoulders. I really want to watch how it sinks in, and this is major key because some people they bench like flat, and automatically the distance between here and here is bigger. But if I come like here, can you see? The difference is automatic. And my bum still touching the bench, but my shoulders touching. So that at first is major. So I really want you to practice that and keep it going. Alright, so we'll show you a little example and then we go to the next step.
Alright, so I was gonna give you literally a step-by-step in the gym, but obviously the gym was pretty loud, so I thought it's better if I just do the voiceover so you could like understand everything I'm saying clearer. So obviously I was walking through the form with you there, which is really, really important, but also I forgot to mention stretch. Some people never stretch before they like do any exercise. This is not even just bench, this is deadlift, squat, anything. Stretch is so key. So specific to bench, that's what this video is about. Make sure you stretch out your rotaries, literally, and like what I do as well, after I stretch, I do some pull-ups to get my back pumped because that helps too. And obviously I've like get my rotaries just stretched out and then I'm really good. So basically after you stretched, you know, you're good, and then also you start your warm-ups and like your form's on point and you're starting your warm-ups. The next step is your jumps. Before you even start the session, you should know what you're going to hit for that session and the jumps that you're going to hit. So for me, I already know my jumps because I already know, like I'm trying to say, I already know my 1 rep max and I already know the jumps I have to make in terms of what I'm doing. So for you, it'll be different than me, but you have to really know your jumps and don't make them too big, because if you make your jumps too big, it will mess up your whole session. So you have to make sure your jumps are accurate. This session that I was doing was literally just meant to be a how to train your bench, like how to get your bench better, but like it turned into such a crazy session. I hit a crazy PR in this session. Literally, right here was 150, right? But when we was going to the session, I was just like, yeah, I'm going to hit a heavy single today. I wasn't expecting to PR. I thought I was going to hit a heavy single today, probably like round 150, which is right now. But like, so I moved 150, you're going to see it moves pretty well. If I would say probably like RP like 7, maybe even 6, it moved pretty well. But then obviously this is 160 from 3 weeks ago. Please get this, the time frame. I really want you to really notice this time frame, because if you follow what I'm telling you in this video, this progression will be you. This was 160 3 weeks ago, and for me at the current moment, for this, like me in that moment in time, this was massive. So I hit this, and literally I couldn't, like, it was hard. Like you can see, like this is probably like RP like 9.10 to be honest. That's how heavy this was. Like look, you can see like the pause was good, but like I'm trying to say, like I have to physically like force myself to get that up. My bum just about stayed on the bench as well. Like it was difficult. So in my head, coming in today, I was gonna do 160 after that 150, but they were like, nah, try 165. And literally it moved so fast, I couldn't even believe it. Like this moved at like what, RP 8, like it was crazy fast. Like it was super fast. But yeah, literally. So let me just get you to the next step though. So like for me, everyone has to bench more than once a week. I bench twice a week, and like it works. If you bench once a week, personally for me, it's not enough. So on the Monday, it's generally my heavier bench day. So I'll go up to a heavy single like RP 8 to like 9, or like 8 to 7, 8 or 9, one of the two. And then I'll come down to either a 5x5 or a 3x5 of something heavy. And then Thursday, generally the lighter day, and I'll literally go up to a heavy single like RP 6. And then I'll come down to either a 3x5 or 4x8. And that's what I personally do. So you can try it, and I'm sure it will work for you. Just let me know how it goes, and it will work. So let me go over the steps again for you so you're not confused. Literally, rule number 1, make sure you stretch. It's key. It is so key. It helps so much. 2, form. Make sure your form is good, because your form makes a big difference. 3, make sure you bench more than once a week. It works. I'm telling you, make sure you bench more than once a week. And then, yeah, just like those for me are the major steps. And literally for me, that's all you really need to improve your bench. And just know your jumps as well. That's another one. I've got that. So those 4 steps for me is a big thing. Just know your jumps. And personally for me, that's what will help you improve your bench. If this works for you and all this advice helped, just let me know in the comment section below. We just wrapped up a session. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you want more like this, like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy, CJ Fitness. We out.